It's 2001. Double denim is a red carpet essential. We're going mad for the iPod, and Sophie Ellis-Bextor is about to drop a truly killer track.
It's murder on the dance floor. You better not steal the moves. DJ, gonna burn this goddamn house right down.
And she's kept us dancing ever since,
Drive me crazy up the wall. Goodbye, Mr. Know-It-All.
with a string of hits.
Crying at the discotheque.
Now, more than 20 years after it dropped, Murder on the Dance Floor has been revived. And it's all thanks to the movie Saltburn and Barry Keoghan's big, fat dance moves.
Boy, just come along.
Soundtracking the instantly iconic closing scene has seen the song race up the charts as it reconnects with fans, sparking some interesting tributes along the way.
Murder on the dance floor. But you better not kill the groove.
Sophie, congrats. I was with you in the club right from the beginning when the song was first a hit. Does this kind of feel like lightning striking twice?
If I'm honest, I think I've used the word bonkers like a very hefty amount in the last week. It's really hard to wrap your head around, but I'm really trying to just enjoy it because I'm aware that it's really magical, it's pretty unique, and how lovely that it's a song I've got such a good relationship with already. And the pressure's off, you know, like when it first came out, it's all about, oh, where's it all going to lead? And I hope that this means I get to make another album one day and all that kind of thing. And this time it's really, for me, almost more about the song. I just happen to be its mum, you know? So it's like watching the song do what it's doing and just sitting back and being like, oh, look at it go.
Did you know much about the film Saltburn before producers approached you to use the song?
I knew that it was Emerald Fennell that was writing and directing the movie, so I knew it was in safe hands. And I knew that the character would be dancing to all of the song and naked. So that was kind of enough for me, actually. And I thought, oh, that sounds like fun. Yes, definitely, sent the email. And then I went to see it at an early screening with my whole family, like my mum and my son and my husband and my brother and all of us at like 10 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. And we all really loved it, but it was definitely a memorable experience. It's quite bonding.
Bonding's one word for it. A lot of people have gone into watching this film with not a lot of context, not knowing what it's really about, and then having those terribly awkward moments in lounge rooms right around the world. How did it go down for you?
I mean, firstly, when it started, within the first 5 minutes, I was like, I'm going to love this. I just could see the tone, the atmosphere, the script. I was like, this is going to be a good, entertaining movie. And I was enjoying it so much, but then there's definitely was a few moments where I had my head in my hands. I'd say there's, what do you think, 3 scenes maybe, where it's a bit like, okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say 2 scenes and then the naked bit, which I was fine with. The naked dancing was nothing by then.
I remember as a kid watching movies with my folks and almost fainting during kissing scenes, but this is way more intense.
Yes. I know that feeling too. And it feels like it goes on so long in those big scenes, doesn't it? You're just sat there with your parents and you feel like you're so aware of things like if you're going to swallow. You just feel like I can't breathe, I can't swallow. I have to keep completely still until this is over. Yeah, I think I just had my head in my hands, definitely. I was just a bit like, actually, this is quite full on. And then there'd be a really funny line, like not long after, so dissipates the awkwardness.
Oh, that's just giving me goosebumps. Look, Pamela. Oh, no.
It's just so refreshing to see how grateful you are, because some artists can have tortured relationships with some of their biggest songs, but you've said that Murder on the Dance Floor is a track that's taken you around the world.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, I think when you start out, you're always asked, you know, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And you're so encouraged to think that you have control over, you know, where the path will lead you. And it's just not true, actually. And you're never entitled to keep going, and there's loads of amazing people out there. And so the fact that I've been able to do what I do for so long, that is like such a big privilege. So no, I mean, look, I think if you do have an uncomfortable relationship with an old song that people know you for, that must be really horrible. I'm glad I can't relate to that. That would be a shame.
As the mum of 5 sons, what do they think of all the attention?
Happily for me, it's not like this has brought me out of hibernation. Now, I had an amazing year last year, and I'm now in my mid-40s, and you know, probably much to their horror, I felt more and more comfortable in my skin when I performed. So, you know, when I was lucky enough to have a gig on the Pyramid stage at Glastonbury last year, I was like there in like gold leotard, gold shoulder pads. I'm just like, right. I do think it's been quite weird for my nearly 15-year-old because I've kind of gone into his space. So, you know, TikTok and that world was very much his space. And now he bumps into me or his friends will tag me and he's kind of like very much half proud, half mortified, like a very like equal split of both, I think. But I keep reassuring him that this will pass.
No, I hope it doesn't. We're loving the content, and that's what mums are supposed to do. We're supposed to embarrass our kids. Sophie, thanks for the disco. It's great to see Murder on the Dance Floor getting another run, and thanks for chatting.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. So nice talking to you. Really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Massive girl crush on her. The re-release of Murder on the Dance Floor is available to stream now.